Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Jukebox Time Machine. This week we've landed in the first week of August 1994. That's the 1st to the 7th. And honestly, I expected to see a bunch of grunge acts still lingering around the charts, and I also expected to see a wealth of Britpop acts starting to populate the chart. But that isn't what I found. What I found was a lot of dance music and a lot of reggae. Oasis were in there, but it was their second single that had slipped down to number 80 this week, and the closest thing to grunge I found in the top 100 was a cover of Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit by someone called Abigail. Let's jump right into the top 10, and remember to stick around for my forgotten gems at the end of the video. That's right, there's more than one this week. Right, at number 10 in the UK chart this week is a truly awful track that I had successfully blocked out of my memory until the making of this video. It's Max with the aptly titled No More I Can't Stand It. This was the hip-hop dance track's debut in the chart and would reach number 8 next week before dropping out of the top 10 again. At number 9 it's Ant and Dec's Biker Grove alter egos PJ and Duncan with Let's Get Ready to Rumble. At number 8 is another annoying dance track, Swamp Thing by The Grid. And while this track isn't good, at least it's kind of memorable, compared to the last one at least. This track managed a very healthy 8 weeks in the top 10 with its peak position being number 3, 5 weeks earlier. It had some staying power. And at number 7 it's Aswad with Shine. Yet another decent single from the West London reggae group formed in 1975, Shine reached its peak of number 5 a couple of weeks ago and spent a decent 6 weeks in the top 10.
At your age, Javan, I was picking mangoes and mandarins in the Sinnoch Valley.
Well, Georgie, this is progress.
Yeah.
And at number 6 is one of my favourite hip-hop tracks, Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg. Yes, it's kind of a cheesy, over-the-top record, but there's something about it that just gets me. I like a bit of drama in my music, I guess. This track hit its peak at number 5 last week and loitered around the top 10 for an impressive 8 weeks. And at number 5 is Searching, another reggae-infused pop song on the chart from duo China Black. Searching is a light, pleasant affair that would hit its peak next week when it hit number 4 and stayed there for a couple of weeks before slowly dropping down again. It also stayed in the top 10 for an impressive 7 weeks. At number 4 is boy band Let Loose with Crazy For You. This was the group's biggest hit in their 3-year existence. It was originally released in '93 but only reached number 44. This time they would go on to reach number 2 and stay there for 2 weeks, managing 9 weeks in the top 10.
I think you're next, sir.
Yeah.
What's it to be then?
Just a trim, please.
You could have a Lionel Blair cut, like mine.
Lionel Blair doesn't have his hair cut like yours.
That's if he comes here.
Time for a sharp exit. Time for a cool, sharp harp.
Pint of harp, please, Chief.
This week at number 3 is the renamed B-52s as the BC-52s with Meet the Flintstones from the soundtrack of the Flintstones movie. This was the band's rendition of the classic TV theme tune, and they were well suited to tackling this task, which works to a point but still feels overlong at 2.5 minutes. This was its peak position where it sat for 3 weeks, spending a total of 7 weeks in the top 10. And the song at number 2 this week is I Swear, the R&B ballad smash hit by All For One. This was the song's peak position where it stayed and was kept off the top spot by our number 1 song for a massive 7 weeks. That's a bit of bad luck to get blocked from the top by a British mega hit, which we'll get to in a sec. I Swear stuck around the top 10 for 12 weeks. And the song that kept I Swear from reaching number 1 was Wet Wet Wet's cover of Love Is All Around from the 4 Weddings and a Funeral soundtrack.
The guy who wrote it is Reg Presley. He's here. How are you feeling, Reg?
Oh, it's really great, Mark, to be here. 27 years, after 27 years. And it must still be the summer of love, because here's Wet 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 with Love Is All Around.
This song spent a staggering 15 weeks at number 1 and 20 weeks in the top 10.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toe.
Apparently the band were offered a choice of 3 songs to cover. The other 2 were I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor and I Can't Live Without You by Barry Manilow. Seems like they made the best choice.
Well, that's the sign up.
Yeah, the sign for Dad's neighbours to throw a street party.
They heard that when you left.
Don't bicker. Moving house is painful enough.
Yeah, painful for Dad. He's been in the house so long, I hear you have to treat him for woodworm.
Yes, well, Abbey National's home movers deal will soften the blow a bit.
What's that when it's at home?
I'll tell you what it is, matey. Unlike some places, Abbey decided it might actually be quite nice to offer an incentive for staying with them when you move house. Now shut up and hold this.
Yes, well, what it does mean is that we could move to that cottage near you. You could pop in whenever you like for coffee or dinner or anything. Your father'd like that, wouldn't you, dear?
Abbey National, the habit of a lifetime.
And so I've cheated again this week and chosen 2 songs for my Forgotten Gem of the Week. First up, and my second choice is Suds and Soda by Deus. I remember this great indie rock track being played on MTV.
Gentlemen and the women, the new range of Gino Ginelli sweats from the Spring collection, designed to your briefs without a restraint. Without a restraint. Sì. Tutti frutti, giochi nata, minty giochi chip, e toffee Fuji. Fuji. Vanilla and the toffee ice cream with the toffee sauce swirls and Fuji beats. Gino Ginelli. It's the ice of fashion. Ice of fashion.
The new spring collection, Gino Ginelli.
Indigestion. It's a bit like swallowing a rhinoceros sideways.
It was a great relief, really, to come across.
Ready Rapids. Well, I liked them because
they've got a nice fruity flavour to them.
Tangy.
They do taste good. Everybody says if you've got indigestion, the pain do ease with Rapids.
It's tangy, it's fast, it's Rennie Rapids.
He's going to buy paint. And she's going to buy paint too. Because whenever she asks him to get anything, he always gets it wrong. And if she has to come, so does he. And him. But they don't have to go through all this palaver. They can do this.
Hello, Davies DIY. Have you got any Cardinal Red eggshell in stock, about 2 litres?
Cardinal Red, eggshell, 2 litres. No.
Oh.
But I can get it for you. It'll only take a couple of days.
I don't suppose you deliver, do you?
Are you local?
Mason's Estate.
Oh, I'll be just round the corner.
Well, got that lot sorted, eh? So, they all get back in the car for a nice day out in the country. Thanks to one phone call that costs less lolly than a lolly.
It's good to talk.